This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast.
Hello everyone, I'm Renaldo. Hello everyone, I'm Renaldo McKenzie of the Neoliberal podcast and YouTube channel, and president of the Neoliberal Corporation, author of Neoliberalism. And I just wanted to let you know that we are here raising funds for a very important cause, for an emergency surgery that has to be done on one of our members, one of our staff, someone who had advised the Neoliberal, advised me, has helped to set up our domain, Ramon Henry. Ramon Henry is my nephew, and he's currently in the hospital awaiting surgery so that we can repair one of his damaged or broken blood vessels that's causing brain bleed. So we are trying to get the glue. It's costing about 1.5 million Jamaican dollars, which is about 10,000 US dollars. I'm here in the US, they're in Jamaica. We started a GoFundMe page, and we are close to. We need right now. We need 10,000 US dollars. We are close. We have a GoFundMe page. It's in the description of the show. What we have done is that for those of us who don't know Ramon, he was on the show with me several times. The latest one of the ones that he did was how to prevent computer viruses or how to beef up your cybersecurity. I met with him about a year ago, sat down, we talked, and we did a show, an amazing show. That's coming up. We're gonna replay a portion of that for you so that you can know, so you can see who Ramon Henry is. And please don't forget to donate. Please email us at info@theneoliberal.com, renaldocmckenzie@gmail.com. Visit us at theneoliberal.com and renaldocmckenzie.com. Check out our store page at store.theneoliberal.com. All good.
Welcome to another powerful episode of the Neoliberal Round Podcast, where we talk about a range of issues from politics to sports and even cybersecurity. And actually, I promised you guys that we're going to talk about cybersecurity today, and probably particularly DDoS. And we have today on the Neoliberal Round Podcast my vice president, my IT vice president, who's also the president of Ant Business Solutions. And we're going to talk about Ant Business Solutions and so on and so forth. But I am happy to have with me the man of the hour, Ramon Henry. What's up, Ramon?
Hi man, I'm good. Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here to discuss this issue regarding DDoS attacks, as it's been on the rise lately along with brute force.
Yes.
So it'd be nice to inform the public about this.
And yes, we will delve into the world of cybersecurity, cyber threats, and the ever-evolving landscape of digital security. Of course,
That's
I'm your
correct.
host, Renaldo McKenzie, and today, as I said before, we have a special guest who is not really a guest. Joining us, Ramon Henry is the IT Vice President at the Neoliberal Corporation and the President of Ant Business Solutions. We are going to explore a pressing issue that affects business of all sizes, DDoS. And DDoS means, I believe, what does it mean? Distributed. What does DDoS mean again?
Okay,
DDoS
so DDoS attack means distributed denial of service attack. So what this does is that they flood your internet or your website or web server with a lot of internet traffic. What this does is prevent other users, like legitimate users, from actually accessing and connecting to your online services. This is actually a crime, a cyber crime, which you can do anywhere from 5 to 20 years in prison for, based on the scale.
In Jamaica or in the US?
Well, in Jamaica, cybercrime starts at 5 to 15 years. In the US, it can go up to as high as 30 years or sometimes life in prison, depending on the crime.
Oh, wow. And just so you know that I am in the US here, and Ramon is in Jamaica, but we operate a business that is international and global, and we are content creators. Ramon and we are content creators. We run an organization together, and we are. I say that we are startup business owners in a sense, and I've personally experienced the devastating effects of DDoS attacks on my websites, theneoliberal.com and renaldocmckenzie.com, and my devices. And because it affects other things other than not just your website, but your devices. Am I right?
Well, it depends on the devices. So if they're attacking, for example, an organization's infrastructure, they will start by attacking the company's firewall. and then work their way into their network infrastructure.
Oh, wow. What does that look like? And by the way, just so you know, before you respond, so you said DDoS stands for distributed denial of service, which is a type of malware that targets web servers, domains, and IP addresses.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
correct.
So, all right. So, one of the so the question for you is, as we break down DDoS attack for our listeners who might not be familiar with them.
Yeah.
So again, what exactly is DDoS if it does not involve devices? Is it just networks and domains and IP addresses?
No, it's not. Those are usually the primary target because those are usually the more easier way to get in, but it can be used on a much wider scale. And the motivation for actually carrying these out, actually, it varies. Some do it as a challenge, some do it as a way to bring down a competitor, some do it as a way to bring down a company. So, like I say, the scale of it, it's very vague. So some attacks actually are carried out by disgruntled individual, like for example, activists. Say, okay, they're not pleased with the way you're running your company, they don't pleased with your image, what you do, what they do, they try to bring you down. So
wow, this is powerful what you have just said.
Yeah. So
and what we do, we're a think tank and we have that anyway. So sorry for cutting you. This is intense. Go ahead. Repeat that last part that you just said. That part. I love it. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, so I was saying before, you have activists that tries to bring down companies, competitors, those that do business in a way that they don't like. So, you have like those, oh, I do not like this company. I do not like the way they do business. I do not like their procedures. I'm going to try to bring them down. So they tend to use